Leave tutorial deck.
Yes.
2 new journal updates. Should we read them?
Yeah, sure.
And 2 new chronicles.
Oh, wow. Okay. So many. You've added 2 new chronicles. So many. Alright, so do you want to go through and read them?
Just finding which journal a sec. Is that L?
Yeah.
Journal. Here we are. So, the Merryweather. We've got Troubled Waters. Get your bearings. Then go to the upper deck as sorcerers. We've been arrested by the Divine Order. The prison island of Fort Joy awaits.
Okay.
I've got Hot Under the Collar. Find someone to help you remove your source collar. I'm bound by a magical collar that cannot be removed. And then we've got Chronicles, so I'll read them because those are obviously just the sort of quest.
Sure.
Will we escape with the Merryweather? We're aboard the Merryweather on our way to the sorcerer colony of Fort Joy. We are told there is a murderer on board with us. Ooh, wonder who that is. Alexander's advisor Dallas noticed that the Voidwoken are attracted to Source. Alexander quarantined the sorcerers. The Divine's sacrifice did not buy peace. The rise of the Voidwoken brought the world death, destruction, and fear. Lucian, the divine champion of the gods, sacrificed himself to save Rivellon from the void. His son Alexander now leads the divine order.
I think they...
Have I read them backwards?
Yeah, I think they go the other way up. Like
I apologise. I was thinking it doesn't make as much sense as it would maybe the other way. Sorry.
I imagine it's like unlike the way you would actually writing a journal. Like assuming
they're being added to the top.
It's like pushing the list down.
Yeah.
The Magister Crusade.
I'll read this one in the right order, so I apologise if anyone wants to take a second. Get that right in their heads. Okay. Oh, no, there's only one on this one. What are the Magisters really up to? Led by Lucian's son Alexander, the dominant Magisters of the Divine Order are rounding up the sorcerers for exile.
Okay. Got a map, got dialogues with Hemwa, tutorials, lots of stuff down there actually. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. Right then. How much stuff can I grab from in here? Oh my lord, there's so much stuff that I can grab. I am going to grab the stuff that I can grab. So much stuff. Just gonna fill my pockets with all the pots still. Oh. Oh.
What have you found?
Laboratory. So, could I use this to craft potions? That'd be amazing. More empty vials as well.
Cupinia used to read and learn about crafting. A sheet of paper, a blank piece of paper can be used to craft a scroll.
Empty.
What did I just pick up?
Why is everything
A grotesque jar. Is that?
all the
Oh
time?
gods. On second thought, it's best not to gaze too long into this particular abyss. Very well. I'll pop that back down.
I've had a gold cup. I bet that's really good. Oh, there's a magister up there. We better be careful.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Let's just fleece this place in plain view of the Magister, because you know it would be rude to ignore them.
I didn't notice. I must have been really sneaky.
Ah, is that how it works? You snuck so well that because you couldn't be seen by other people, you couldn't see them either.
Or like I'm just so sure that he can see me over the banister.
You know what? This game probably does model line of sight to a certain degree, so that does not surprise me. Okay, I just picked up a tome. We have too long presumed Source as a virtuous part of civil society, yet we need look no further into the past than the Source King's reign to understand the havoc such magics may wreak. One day, another order must follow in the Source Hunter's footsteps. Sorcerers must be muted. The new model of Source collars provided by Verdman is proving most effective. Okay. Can also be ground to dust. I need to find some shards so I can make a like some wooden shards. Can you you know the buckets and stuff you've got?
Yeah.
Could you possibly make use your dagger and a bucket to make like wooden shards or something?
So do I just drag one over the other?
No. Open the crafting
menu.
G. Yeah.
Oh right.
Man, Sheila picking up all of the expensive stuff now.
No, I don't. I can't see that in my crafting inventory, like my knife and the bucket.
Do you... Right, so when you bring up your crafting inventory, the bucket doesn't exist there?
Oh, here we are. Here we are. Got it. Sorry, I was in the wrong place.
That's okay.
So bucket and knife.
I'm wondering if you can get bits.
No, it didn't. It said nothing. Invalid combination.
Okay, that's fine. I've got some empty vials though.
Okay, so I can use them on the.
I'm gonna pass them over to you.
Thank you.
I would, but I think because you're sneaking, I can't see you to do it. Oh no, actually, Pomp. There we go.
There you can. There you go.
So there you are.
And then I just use them with the ooze barrel to make a couple of potions.
Okay. I wonder if I can craft interesting things here with mortar and pestle. I'm gonna try mortar and pestle this apple. No, I cannot. Much sadness. Mortar and pestle the bowl. I will grind it up into the finest powder. No, I won't. Damn it. Fine. I'm sure I can do something with that mortar and pestle eventually.
Okay, how do I split a stack so that I can give you half of these potions? Shift.
You don't need to. You can just keep those. You're going to be more of a tanky tank, so it makes more sense for you to have that.
Yeah.
Nope, can't do anything with that. Oh well. Right then. So all kinds of books and stuff around here. Barrels, it looks like you've looted those thoroughly.
No lesions.
Well played.
No trauma.
I was going to say, you sound disappointed.
Well,
No.
You're looking a bit more
I am.
chipper.
I have learned from the
Yes.
best.
Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself.
Okay, do you want to listen in on this conversation? Actually, you don't need to sneak. We're not hostile to them.
Oh, okay.
You might want to talk to them, actually, considering you've got persuasion.
Might be a good idea, actually. Okay, let me have a chat.
Every dog has to get used to its leash. How rude.
Ragnar, an hour of character creation just to hide the face with a bucket.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers
we know
have
what's
to be
under there.
registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs.
And it's on the facey things there on the side.
Welcome back, Hallisol.
You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Okay, so now that you're up, you'd like to bathe and dine. Tell her to ring for the servants.
Wow.
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others.
Lean in and whisper that the Magister below decks suffered a fatal encounter.
Your call.
Maybe,
You're
I think we
running
should
this
just go
show?
and report for duty. Yeah, I'm going to do soldier.
The good
Okay.
ship Merryweather. But you can stand at ease there, Private. You do realize you're not in the army here, don't you?
No.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative.
You can hear the voice acting, can't you?
Yep.
I'm just going as quickly as the voice acting is going. I just wanted to make sure you had time to read.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy.
Hooray.
A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good girl, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Sauce. For good.
Okay, I'm going to ask why she collared us.
Okay.
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those Sauce spells of yours? See what happens.
You recall great powers building inside you, the ones you commanded before your capture. Unleash them. It's going to be painful if I do. You might be playing a trick. Don't do it. Shall I do it or not?
Would a noble soldier? The question for you, really.
I think a noble soldier would probably see the trap for what it was.
Okay.
Oh, do go on. I won't hold it against you. Promise.
Okay, yeah, that's
No.
definitely
Aren't we
big.
a meek little lamb? Perhaps I needn't have collared you at all, though it does look darling on you. So let's just leave it on, shall we? Because to answer your question, what this collar does is this. It makes you unable to cast Source.
Said with such venom.
Oh, she doesn't like sauce very much.
For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
Shall I tell her that the Magister below deck suffered a fatal encounter, or should we
Do you
just
feel
go?
your character would?
Maybe.
The voice acting
going
is
to
really
say.
good. Yeah.
She frowns and peers at you closely, concern clearly etched upon her face.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it
I
easy.
totally accept a cup of mulled wine.
Yeah, me too. Give me my mulled wine. Now. Nom nom.
It seems as though there's a
Okay.
Apparently there's an important thing on our map.
Yeah. That would be where we need to go next. Now, I'm not allowed to touch this ancient book, but while she's looking that way, none the wiser. Ha. Perfect. Right. So, ancient book stolen.
You
The
stole the ancient book.
Yes.
You're gonna read it.
Yeah. The Source King insists that there are no magics too foul, even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual. I delight in his madness. It is an innovation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manner of experimental subjects. The text beneath lists a series of hexes and materials required for muting source. Some of those objects are circled in black ink and are annotated as follows: helm, collar, mask. There we go.
No.
You picked up a True Brew crafting book.
I
you
did,
read
I
that
think. Let's have a little look. The True Brew Gupinia. Read. Says it's already in use. Are you looking at it?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were already reading it. My apologies.
Okay, the Gupinia is used in some of the spiciest meals in Rivellon. Flame belly curry, volcanic pork, and burning custard. Although there are intense flavours to it. But Gupinia is also used by the brewmasters specialising in magical resistances. Needless to say, it helps protect against fire.
Okay, it might
Gupinia.
also...
Fire
Where
resistance
did I leave
potions.
my
Yeah.
covers?
That sounds awesome. Yeah, we've unlocked a new crafting recipe.
Good
Hi.
God.
Don't mind me.
There's been a
Just wearing a
murder
bucket.
Quite the mess they made.
Yes.
Right. Well, let's have a chat with
you
the
eat them?
sorcerers. Can I eat this? We'd have to kill them first,
A
but
young magister stands
No, I
pale
mean
and
the
silent.
remains on the
Her
floor over
knuckles
there.
whiten around her weapon as
Probably.
you pass.
I'm just chatting with the magister right now.
known associates.
Oh.
In fact, he
It's
seems
okay.
quite averse to spending time with the others.
Are you listening in?
Yep.
Oh, damn it.
The pale young woman doesn't acknowledge you.
Oh, yeah. It was just... Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't actually check if there was anything more I could say.
Behind the magister,
This one
a
does
bloody
have a
mass
few things to
lies
say,
in a
though.
Listening
heap.
to this one now.
Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
Peer into the room and ask what happened.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them.
Fair.
Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Did he know the dead man?
It's a small ship. His name was Finn. Oddball. Looked to me like he saw something he wished he hadn't before he came here. We'll find out who did it, one way or another.
Okay. Do you want to talk with the Magister in here?
Did the
Yeah, and
murderer
then
take
I will
him
need
into
a
this
very
room?
quick bio break.
Or
Yeah,
was
of
he
course.
already here?
Magister Waters. You listening?
Yep.
Cool.
Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
You're right, Shelab?
I'm just looking at my options.
Ah.
I don't know what my character would say. Ask why she's letting you so close to the crime scene. For all she knows, you could be the killer.
The whole time. Didn't even stir.
Sorry for my chat there. I just alt-tabbed, but apparently that means that the game can't have any sound. So, yeah, I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. There we go.
You're
Cool.
one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
I think I'll tell her that's a trick I haven't quite mastered.
That's probably wise.
I thought as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform.
Okay.
Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
I already found loads of gold coins around the ship. Don't need yours. Just one? Found 4 in a chest. I'll just say I'll let her know if I hear anything interesting.
Yep.
I'm not gonna annoy her.
Thanks. I just want to catch whoever did this before they hurt anyone else.
That's fair.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly be right back and you can explore.
Okay. What was that Aavak was saying about slowly driving people insane with voice acting? That's exactly why I went idle here. Exactly why. Oh dear lord. The Gibbs.
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others.
Just waiting on Shelab to say hello.
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 I had to walk upstairs with a full cup of tea. It takes some
Did the
balance.
ferrets ambush you for cuddles?
No, they sleeping.
Wow.
I was just trying to make sure I didn't spill my tea. And then I had
Fair.
to wrap my blanket around me because it's cold.
Fair.
Yes, this is a rare kind of
So
magic.
I will take
I'll
the
need to
BRB
write to
off.
headquarters right away.
Okay. I kind of need you to be looking the other way
This tone is
when I yoink some stuff out of here.
Such a dear lending into me.
Can I talk to them and make them turn around at all?
Oh, you totally can, yeah.
Did you want me to talk to Magister Waters and make her turn around?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Where is this thing that you wanted to get? Where does she need to be facing? Just
The body.
towards me here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, now if she faces towards you, it's going to be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yoink. No one
I was gonna
needs
say it was
know.
better off there just to let her stand
Yeah.
with her back.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so I got an egg. Look, I'm an elf, okay? Also, long pork, best pork. Let's be honest.
As
I'm
the
not.
dead man's flesh slides down your throat, you feel his consciousness enter yours. His memories are yours to experience. You are Finn. Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all too much. You met him.
Who's him?
A bright light blinds you, then fades. You feel a tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard you can barely use them. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your knees. A figure approaches, an older woman. Her eyes are kind. She comes closer. She says she wants to talk. She reaches a hand toward you. You grasp it. The memories end. You are no longer Finn. You return to yourself with a jolt.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, new skill, adrenaline. Now that is one of the real advantages of elves. They can learn skills from
Flashy.
people's memories, yeah. Also, thank you so much to Oak and Taryn Winterblade for the resubs. Thank you both. Nothing like having your subversary. That sounds wrong, but having it pop up midstream. Hello, mate. Thank you so much for the continued support. Oh, I do very much like that ability. Yes, yes. Shimmy it around a little bit. Dome of Protection is probably not something that we're going to be making use of for quite some time, so I'll leave that over there. And relock my skills. Okay. Now, I'm going to have a chat with Magister Waters. I'm not even sure how I would bring this up, but... You listening in?
Oh, sorry.
Sheila, while we were on tea break, asked me to announce when I was talking to people.
Yeah, just
so
to make
she
sure
could,
I pause it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I just don't.
Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
I just had this conversation with her. You can have.
I was hoping that
sticky
I might
brushes.
be able to mention something about the memories, but it doesn't look like I can.
Right.
Oh, well. Does she have anything
That's a
to
shame, eh?
trade? She
I
does.
stole a poetry book.
Marvelous. I expect poetry. She has no money, so there's no... Well, actually, no, she does. Are these valuable for any amount? Yes, they are. I don't want them. They're rubbish. The bow possibly isn't, though.
Mini Marshmallow Cat says they don't trust Magister Waters.
Okay.
I don't trust any Magister. Why would
Take
you
money.
trust a Magister?
Well, I mean, you know, they're not necessarily
No
bad
lesions,
peeps.
No trauma. It was bled by
Oh, wait, I've got coffee. That's right. Never trust the Magisters. Scoundrels. Eat them all. Etc., etc., etc. Now, one of the advantages, like, when we're playing in multiplayer in this sort of game, things are going to take a long time, especially dialogue. But one thing that will be radically sped up is just looting an area.
Yes.
Two people able to loot independently of one
Although, honestly, like, by the time I get to anything, you've done it all. Usually.
Nonsense.
All of
I
it.
don't even know how to loot. Never done it once before in my life.
Oh, yeah.
Plate. I don't know plate. I will take this bedroll, though. Oh, sheep.
I'm not suited for this. It's sea cow, not sea sheep.
I'm talking to the sheep. Shelab.
What's the sheep saying now?
I'm not suited for all this. It's sea cow, not sea sheep.
Oh, she's seasick.
Admire the
to
sheep's
admire its
wool
wool?
and ask if you might take a bit of its wool. That's rather forward.
Haven't got any shears, have you? People these days.
I mean, maybe I could make some shears. I don't know.
If we could find some shears, then or
Then
make
maybe
some
I could
shears.
shear the cow. That would actually be quite useful. Right, which way do you want to go? Because there's lots of people to talk to in here, and we kind of want to... I love the fact she calls them scallywags. Rosa Bessa.
Can you talk to Losa?
Go ahead. I have wife.
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly, deathly allergical.
Allergical? Have a quick look at the options. Play along and take her arm with a grin and tell the children they must be mistaken. Who's Losa? She must have confused you with someone else. I'll play along.
Okay.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
I love how the kids aren't actually paying any attention to this conversation at all. They're just playing with their ball.
They're just doing what they want to do because they're kids.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Ask if she can find some more age-appropriate companions. I'm more concerned with survival than entertainment.
Guess you aren't a creative type, are you, Chief? I say they're one and the same.
I'm going to ask if she knows anything about the murder that happened on the boat.
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
The utterer, the better.
I'll take my leave. I don't want her joining us.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
Okay.
I'm
See what
here
the kids
because
have to
I'm
say.
magic. Are
Yeah.
you here because you're weird?
How rude. I'm here because
I'm
My
here because of
lord.
magic. Are you here because you're weird? Yes.
You look a little bit elfish. Maybe your daddy was an elf. My daddy's name is Frida. He's waiting for me at home. I'll go home soon.
Oh, Triss.
Why
That's
won't
sweet.
you sing?
My lord, though, if a bunch of kids followed me around, why won't you sing? I would probably be on an entirely different jailboat. For far, far more bloody reasons.
Did you just say you were? I was listening to the kid. Did you just say you were going to throw them off the boat?
Listen.
I mean, possibly, or flush them down a toilet, or, I don't know, lock them in a washing machine and turn it on. I don't know, but I would probably be on that jailboat for that reason.
Well, yeah. Considering there's probably no toilets or washing machines on this boat, you probably would have to throw them off the side.
Well, you know, when needs must, I suppose.
Needs must.
Now, there's a lot of dialogue in this tutorial, like a stupid amount. But we'll more or less take it in turns, I think.
Okay.
Do you want to chat with the Magister Jalan?
Why won't you sing?
Yeah.
That's enough now.
So, I'll tell her my name because I'm a soldier type. I would do that.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scrammy. We're trying to catch a killer here.
Okay. Well, that was short and to the point, I suppose.
Can you talk to the hound?
Oh, that's true.
You, sorcerer. Blood? No. Go!
I like the dogs. That was
They're
fantastic.
funny. The source hounds are funny.
Well, there has been
All
a
right.
murder, Your
I'm
Majesty.
going to chat with
That has the
Fane.
Majesty's more concerned that